Hi, Matt with etrailer. Today we're going to be talking about etrailers stabilizing jacks. Now today this is going to be the one that comes in a kit of 2, but you can find different kits on our website. So let's check them out. If you got any experience with these etrailer stabilizing jacks, or if you plan to get these after watching this video, just let us know what that experience is like and what your camping adventures look like and how this is working for you overall. But really, this is going to be something great for anyone who is doing some of that outdoor camping and you just want something that's just going to be a little bit easier to use than what comes standard with your RV. Or in some cases, you just need a replacement part because, especially these ones that are sit here in the back, if you're going over any really steep inclines or just some bumps in the road or going through some driveways, sometimes if they're not lifted all the way up, maybe you forgot to do it, or more so in those more extreme situations, they can make contact with the ground and get damaged. And I think these are going to be a great replacement set for you. So today we're going to focus on just 3 things. We're going to talk about a little bit about the specs of these jacks, then we'll move over to using it at the same time, and then finally we'll go over a quick installation of this since it doesn't take very long. So with these, they are going to be rated for 2,500 pounds per jack. So if you have these together, they're going to have a total rating of 5,000. And for the total distance of travel they're going to be able to have, it's going to be 5 inches all the way up to 29 inches of stabilization. Now there are a few things to keep in mind with that. That's a wide range of travel, and it's going to be great for stabilizing things. What it's not designed to do is lift your trailer. They're just meant to kind of make sure everything's level when you're on more of those outdoor camping situations. Now really, those are going to be the most important specs when it comes to these style of jacks. If you need any more information like on the material or just overall measurements, then I just recommend checking out our specs portion of our page. Now, when we go to other things that this offers you, I'm going to talk about this drill attachment right here. This here, I think, is going to save you a lot of time and it's going to save you a lot of effort too. So super easy to use. Just make sure you have a drill. Come over here, and this will work with other jacks too, but you can see if I'm going down, it's going to stop after a certain point. So just make sure you have a drill powerful enough to work with it. But to lift it up, that doesn't really take any time at all. But other than that, there's really not much to these jacks. Now when it comes to the installation, there's a couple ways you can do it, but we'll be doing it in an easier way today. So if you want to stick around and see that process, just stay tuned. We'll walk you through it. To start off the installation, there's a couple ways we can do this. I'm actually going to do it the easier way, and that's just going to be using our pre-existing hardware from our past jack, since this is most likely going to be a replacement part for you. Now if you're not going to be replacing it, or maybe the old jack you have just has a different pattern than the new etrailer one, then all you're going to need is going to be a 1/8 inch drill bit. You'll make that pilot hole underneath that beam there, where those holes are going to line up with the plate of the jack, making sure everything looks good. Then you're going to make a secondary hole in that same location with the 11/32 bit, and then you'll hold this jack into place with these self-tapping screws, and then you'll be good to go. Before we start bolting down this jack into place, something I recommend doing is setting these out prior, having them in the right orientation. And what I mean by that is the very end of it here, where we're going to have the head of that bolt, we want to be able to access that. So if I try to install it in this orientation on your passenger side, you won't be able to access that, and it might make things a little bit trickier. So save yourself some time, make sure you lay everything out, making sure that head of that bolt is facing out on your passenger side and on your driver's side too. So I left my bolt in place, one of them at least, and what I'm going to do is just line this up. I'm actually going to line it up with one of these 2 center holes. I think that's going to give us the most stability from this. I'm going to just push it on, and I'm going to hold it in place just like that, and we'll just make sure we put the other one in place too. But I'm just going to start off installing one of these. I'm going to put a flat washer on there and a split washer lot of times if you put them on at an angle, they'll hold themselves in place. Be careful though, because if you just move a little bit, they'll typically just fall off. I'll throw that net on there. Once that's about hand tight, or it starts spinning on you, then we're going to grab a socket and wrench. We're going to put that wrench up top, socket underneath. And something else I recommend too is once you're getting it tightened down, don't tighten down all the way. Put that second bolt into place so it's not shifting around on you too much. You have everything lined up, and once they're both in place, then you can fully tighten everything down and try to make sure you get this really snug. Once you got both these bolts tightened up, they feel good, then you can repeat that on the other side, and that'll do it for our look at some of the features and the installation of the etrailer Scissor jacks. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.